Kingdom 14 is on fire. WWK had enough of UNF. The Wolves are here to wipe out Farmville. Let's check it out what happened. And I also want to talk to you guys about how I cover war videos, because I've seen a little bit of feedback that I believe you guys are saying what you're saying because you don't really know how I do things and why I do things a certain way. So we're going to go on a little bit of a tangent as you guys enjoy the war, and I'll explain to you guys how I cover videos that are related to war, and hopefully you guys will understand a little bit better about things that honestly really bothered me that you guys say, and they're exactly the complete opposite. So let's get in the video and I'll explain everything. Hey there YouTube, welcome back to the Gekko. This is a few hours before the big war happened. Lots of scouts on the tier 5 player on the UNF side. Everyone thought it was like a joke, right? The Kingdom chat was blowing up, going, whoa, what's this? And the WWK guys said, relax, it's a joke. It wasn't. There was a formal declaration of war. If you guys want to read it, stop the video, read it, keep going. There's a Google Doc form, for frick's sakes, with like a huge statement. I'm not going into the drama. Here's what happened. If you guys want, pause it and read. Let's go look at our contenders, because these two alliances are huge alliances. Kingdom 14 exists for a while now, a 2.5 billion power alliance with 270 plus million players. There's like, I think, four or five tier 5 players on their side. Pretty painful stuff, lots of big players. Remember, Kingdom 14 is a very, very old kingdom relative to most kingdoms in this game. It's been here for probably like a good 8 months or so. So there's a lot of big players that have been playing for a while, and it's time for them to shine. As we go look at the other side, the Farmville side, United National Farmers. They had a very balanced alliance as well. They're a bit smaller. They had, I think, 2 tier 5s or 1 tier 5. It's a very, very tough thing to play against a lot of tier 5s, but they did have a lot of pretty strong players. They're a very balanced alliance. We're talking 2 billion power is no joke. 27 million power leader. Guys got to remember that power, because he is about to get a huge surprise as this is going on. This was the beginning of the war, the declaration itself. These guys had moved very close to this flag, and they are just soloing this flag. I think it's a power move. It's not really something that I'd recommend anyone to do, and I'm sure they knew that this was stupid to do, but they wanted to make a statement, and look at that. That's a statement right there. How many marches is that? I have no idea. I also couldn't get the report from the guy in the flag, because each and every one of these is a solo hit. Each and every one of them has their own report, which is what I got, but to get the big report with everything, I had to get someone from inside the flag, and UNF weren't really cooperating, which is okay. I don't blame them. They don't know who I am. They don't know what I am, and they think that I'm on the other side, which is something we're going to talk about in a moment. So this flag was taken out. If you guys want to see right here, you guys are going to see a lot of tier 5s were in here. I believe that there were more tier 5s than this. This is what was in the flag once the guy that I picked his report happened. Like when he hit the flag, this is what was in there. Remember all these tier 5s, because it's very, very important for the rest of the video. This is the tier 5 player, by the way, Farmville. One of the cool things that these guys did, UNF, is that their whole border was right next to a river, and that river is not crossable. So there are only certain spots where WWK had the ability to cross over and burn flags, which came in handy because some of the flags that were on UNF's side did not get burned because of that. Now, that little border that you guys are going to see a little bit of throughout the videos is a new thing in after the update on the Samsung phones. It records the border as well, which is stupid, because to turn on the recording, I have to have the border on. So now every clip, I need to cut out the beginning and the end, and it's just very tedious. So if I've forgotten 1 or 2 of these clips, I really apologize. As you guys can see, here's one of the crossing points, and you can see a lot of troops around there. There's another flag burning, but the flags right up here in between the crossing points did not burn at all. And you can see right here another point where they could cross, and a flag was burning, and the flag above it was burning as well. It's kind of a neat strategy. This is the leader. He's about to get smacked. 27 million power leader, eating a rally. He ate a total of 4 rallies, 2 of which we are going to watch right here. And this was actually a very fun shot for me to get, because I'm enjoying the fact that these guys are so close and spread out around to ensure that this rally has either reinforcements or it can stop any reinforcements coming into the target castle. But it wasn't only this that I found really, really funny. These guys were really keen on zeroing UNF out. And it somehow happened that we got to see a very cool thing happening right here. He had a couple of other people around him that were unshielded, and you can see the tag high priority target on the city right next to the dude that is being rallied, right next to the leader being rallied, and you guys can slowly and steadily see that march walking towards the top guy as we're gonna watch two rallies right next to each other burning cities. That's right, they are burning these cities. Oh no, KVK is coming. Why'd you do that, guys? Don't even comment that. If you guys want to comment that, don't comment that. Let these guys play their game. They made the decision. They know what's good for them and for their kingdom. Good for you guys. Do what you gotta do. I'm with you. Now the real question is, who burns first? The leader goes out first, and the guy on the top goes out next. I wanted to stop and talk to you guys a little bit about how I cover war videos. But first, look at this. 600,000 dead, but bam, right there. There's one key important thing here. You can see a ton of losses by the leader, but Farmville was also garrisoning him, and he lost a substantial amount of troops. How did that happen? I believe that in the flag, Farmville had a lot more troops than we saw, and a big part of those got injured and went to his hospital and filled up his hospital, and since he wasn't online, the garrison troops in there, they didn't have a place in the hospital, and therefore they died. Now, let's talk about how I cover videos for a moment, how I cover wars, because it's really important for you guys to understand one thing. The way I cover wars starts by this. Discord, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, links in the description in case you guys don't know them. Someone hits me up and goes, there's a war happening here, come record it. I make a new account in that kingdom, just like you can see, 17,000 power, and then I start applying to every alliance that is in the war. If you guys didn't know, it is impossible to talk in Kingdom chat until you're City Hall 7. And by the way, another massive loss by the leader. So I need to get to City Hall 7 before I can even communicate with anyone. So I can just hope and pray that someone will accept me, because Alliance chat is open whenever. Another rally to the guy right next to these guys. Man, UNF could not catch a break. But anyway, the whole point is I need to join either alliance to be able to communicate. And while that happens, the war is going on. I'm trying to apply to an alliance, and I'm trying to hit City Hall 7, which is ridiculously hard to do in like 5 minutes. I have figured out a system to get it done very fast, but it's still a lot of work. So the war is going on. I need to be recording. I need to be growing to get to be able to join any alliance. And the reason I want to join one alliance is because then you guys can see on the screen blue guys and red guys rather than just masses of reds. I don't know WWK, I don't know UNF, I don't know anyone. I don't know Kingdom 14. I did not know Kingdom 16 either, which we're going to talk about in a moment. All I did is join WWK, who agreed to give a chance to a very small guy who pretends to be the Gekko, hoping it's the Gekko, and I did prove myself once. They accepted me. I showed them that I'm me. Another few reports of people getting zeroed on the screen. But anyway, you guys got to understand that I don't know anything about these kingdoms. When I walk in, whatever I'm told is whatever I understand is the situation. 300,000 dead troops, that's painful. So you guys are like, oh, you have it all wrong. Oh, you have it all wrong. Guys, I don't know. I'm giving you guys what I can figure out while recording for you guys, because I can't record the fight and chat while recording, while trying to figure out who's against who, while trying to figure out what the next move is so I can be prepared to record it. This was also a crazy recording because all of a sudden it became two alliances against UNF, ITA or IPA, and our friends at WWK, and they divided and conquered. One rally went into the level 3 pass, the other one was really a defense. As you can see right there, WWK placed a fort, which we're about to go look at in a moment. It had to be defended. It was just crazy. We're looking at two rallies side to side. I didn't know this was going on. As I mentioned, it's hard to keep up. So I see this defense. We're going to keep an eye on this defense. And then we're going to go back into that level 3 pass, see what happened with it. Anyway, you guys got to understand that for me, the priority is to have, for you guys, all the content. I don't care about drama. I don't care about who did what, who's responsible for what. I tell you guys what I am told. If within the 2-3 hours of recording, people in the alliance that accepted me tell me things, I tell it to you guys. I don't know if they're messing with me. I don't know if they're the villains or the good guys. I tell you what I can gather around within a few hours in a kingdom that I've never been in before. So a lot of you guys misunderstood my lack of faith in Law versus 4 alliances. A lot of you guys came up and disliked the video and commented that I'm hating on Ronnie. Guys, if Ronnie wasn't in that alliance, every single one of you would have said 4v1 is a no chance. You guys are being insanely biased because of your love for Ronnie, which I cannot disagree with. I'm in every single one of his streams. So to come to me and say, I am hating on Ronnie, blah, 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 blah. By the way, in the Kingdom 16 war, I talked to Dragothian as the fight was going on. And his explanation to me was, it is too much diplomacy of months and months and months to go over right now. What do you guys want me to do? You guys want me to not post the video until I figure out all these months and months and months of diplomacy? And he's completely right. They've been doing this for months. Of course I won't understand everything within the 20 minutes that I'm editing, recording, freaking stuff going everywhere. So let's enjoy the war videos. Understand that I'm not taking any side. Understand that I cannot know which side is right or wrong. And just give me a break. A lot of you guys think that I'm taking sides. The only reason I pick a side is so you guys can see just this. Blues and reds. That's all. So it's easier for you guys to follow. Because if everyone was red, you don't know who's from which alliance. And it becomes a mess. So that's why I take a side. Just for the reds and blues. I don't know what these guys do. I don't know who these guys are. I cannot care less. All I want is for you guys to enjoy some awesome content. We saw the central fort defended, and now the level 3 pass is going hard. This level 3 pass, boy oh boy, it's going to play a massive, massive role in this war. Because it was an inflection point. It was an inflection point that UNF were not willing to give up on. Now, WWK knew that as long as they don't have access to the other side of this level 3 pass, what would end up happening is UNF would consistently place troops kind of like these guys are placing them right now on the one side. UNF would place them on the other side and continuously reinforce that level 3 pass until it was no longer a viable attack. As you guys are watching, they are reinforcing this damn level 3 pass. And if you cannot stop the reinforcements from coming, this rally is 100% pointless. Why? Because the reinforcements will just keep coming in and in and in, and the defense reinforcements are so much easier to get in than attack reinforcements. As again, in the defense reinforcements, in the buildings right there, you can have multiple marches, while in the rally, you can only have one. So, as you guys can see, this level 3 pass was a huge, huge, huge deal. It was really one of the most important things in this war because it was the only thing that UNF had that was rock solid. WWK knew this, and that's why they placed a central fortress on the other side of this so they can then teleport to that side and hit it from both frontiers, making sure that UNF cannot do what they're doing right now, which is consistently reinforcing and consistently just hurting ITA and destroying ITA's troops without ITA making any ground progress. There is no progress. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players can just completely dominate that level 3 pass and continuously reinforce it, while the other alliance can go hours and hours, all members can be in the rally and still lose. So WWK knew what they were doing. As you guys can see right here, this rally was going on for quite some time. I did speed it up because we're not going to be sitting here watching these 15-minute long rallies and things like that. There's a limit to how much I'm willing to be talking and how much of your attention I can get. So yeah, at some point or another, these guys decided it was just not worth it and they gave up on this attack. This is the defense on the central fortress we saw previously. Not that many dead troops on the UNF side, but also a pretty solid defense by WWK. Tier 5s on the one end, Tier 5s on the other end. Great hold. And now the name of the game is chill and wait for WWK to get from the other side into that level 3 pass, 2-side attack it, and get rid of the UNF level 3 pass once and for all. I think that ITA got a little bit impatient. You can see by the way, WWK had the lower stats, which is really interesting. They actually managed to hold with lower stats. That's a thing. Defense is much easier in this game. You guys are seeing right here, ITA kind of got a little bit... It seems like they got a little bit impatient, is the better word. And they tried again. And it's one of those things, I don't know if you guys know the definition of madness. It's doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. This time around, UNF had even what it looks like an expertised YSG holding the level 3 pass, hoping that some of these troops that are around the level 3 pass would get close enough so that he could do a substantial amount of damage. Now, you can really see the impatience going into ITA's side, because as this rally was going, they were getting more and more frustrated, and you'll see soon what ends up happening as a result of frustration. Going back onto the tangent that I was talking about previously, you guys gotta understand, as far as I'm concerned, this is the kind of stuff that you guys like, and I know you guys like it. And you guys are smashing the like button every time I make these videos. Why? Because war videos are fun. But you gotta understand, I don't know anything about the kingdoms I go to. Some of these people I don't even really talk to. Some of them accept me hoping that it's me. I do what I do to make sure that they know it's me. And then they just send me reports. I don't know who they are. I don't know who the leaders are 90% of the time. I don't know who's fighting who most of the time. Halfway through wars, I discovered that there's other allies like ITA helping out. I didn't know this in the beginning. I didn't even think about looking. I looked at this level 3 pass because I randomly went for the central fortress, and then I saw the level 3 pass being attacked too. Aldo is in ITA. He's part of WWK. He went to ITA to help lead a rally. I didn't know. I messaged him to get the reports for the level 3 passes unsuccessfully. So unfortunately, I don't have them to show you. But it's one of those things where I got as much cooperation from the fighting parties as I could. And I don't expect any cooperation. Any of it is blessed. I'm very, very thankful to all the alliances that let me into their home. A stranger who is like between 2,000 to 9,000 power into their alliance, who names himself Gekko, who pretends potentially to be Gekko, and they just take a leap of faith hoping it's me, and I make sure they know it's me. I make sure to show them the proof by making the video, by talking to them, by explaining to them who I am and what I do. And more of you guys are encouraged to hit me up about wars, pre-planned wars, wars that break out, anything. Discord down below. I'm always there. Go click on view more or more details below the name of the game, and you'll see all the links in there. Go join the Discord group and let me know if anything goes down. If your alliance is part of anything, I'd love to cover it. But yeah, that's as much participation as I can do. I ask for a story, I ask for reports, I ask to get into any of the alliances. I record as much as I can. I cut it down into something that is reasonable. In my opinion, 23 minutes is way too long, but we'll see how you guys react to this video. If you guys like these videos to be this long, let me know in the comments down below, because it means you guys are still here 18 minutes in. I wouldn't be in 18 minutes. I'm not going to lie to you guys. My attention span is much smaller than that. So I know, right? It's like, I'm hoping that you guys enjoy these. I'm hoping you guys understand that there's absolutely no hate. And quite honestly, why didn't I join Law in Kingdom 16? I mean, really, you have Ronnie and Dragothian in there, 2 content creators. Do you really think they need me in there as well to make a video? Of course not. That's why when the TGS guys are people who let me in the past to do content with them. So I had these people on the point where I applied, and they made space for me to get in. So they cooperated with me. I didn't pick a side. I didn't go against Ronnie. I didn't go against Dragothian. I like them. I like Dragothian. I told them as soon as the war started, I can show you guys if you guys really need a proof. First thing I did is message Dragothian. I was like, good luck, bro. Like, 4v1 sounds insane to me. And that war could have ended completely differently if the TGS guys and their allies did not fall asleep at the wheel. I told them this as well. The big mess up and the reason Kingdom 16 Law won was only because once that central fortress was there in zone 3. They did not keep pressuring it until it went away. They fell asleep on the wheel. They let people get into that central fortress. They let Law slowly and steadily take a moment to breathe. And when TGS and their alliance friends snoozed, they lost. If you snooze, you lose. And these guys snoozed right here as well, as they got super impatient, thinking maybe if we solo attack this with the rally, maybe we'll get something done. Oy vey. It was a really, really bad result. Spoiler alert, that level 3 pass does stay at UNF's hand for a little bit longer. Hopefully I'll have enough footage and content to get you guys a second video about what ended up happening in here. For now, I'm the Gekko. I'm out of here. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. If you guys like these kinds of videos, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff in the description. Please understand, when I cover war videos, I'm all about figuring out what's going on, going into either side to make the screen blue and versus red, and then from there record as much content as possible. If you guys see me on the other side, recording for the other side, don't shy away from contacting me with your reports, with your story, with your things. If you guys see me doing that, and I apologize for the screen flipping, it's a stupid thing with what's his face, Samsung, that I really got to figure out why it does all this now. Stupid update changed everything. Anyway, I'm the Gekko. Again, I'm out of here. Thank you guys very much for watching this video, for being part of my channel, for being awesome viewers, for being supportive for those of you who are, and for those of you who unsubbed because I'm a Ronnie hater, go. I really don't care for you. I'm here to make awesome content. I'm here to make content with as many content creators as possible. If I have the ability to collaborate, I've collaborated with Chisco a lot because he was open to it. You think that I wouldn't like to cooperate with Ronnie? I'm hoping to cooperate with Dragotian on the cast very soon. I'm hoping to cooperate and collab with all these other content creators and with any of you guys who are willing to take me in, because I'm cooperating, collabing with people in wars who are letting me in. So I don't really know what to say beyond I hope you guys understand where I come from. Keep watching the videos, keep supporting, keep being the awesome community you guys are. I'll see you guys sooner rather than later. I'm gonna stop rambling. I'll probably turn off the camera, off the screen, and then once this is done, that'll be going away as well. So until the next time, you guys have a great rest of the day, weekend, holiday, whatever not, I don't know. Stay positive, be positive around you. Good things will happen to you if you're a positive person. Something very, very good is about to happen to me just by staying a positive individual throughout time. And I'm very thankful and blessed I get this opportunity. I hope you guys can get an opportunity like mine as well. Unfortunately, that rally did not get any opportunities. I'll see you guys sooner rather than later again. Peace.